Apollo. In the same breath, the three-judge bench of the High Court will tomorrow afternoon issue a ruling on whether to sustain or vacate conservatory orders, suspending nomination and swearing in of Professor Kithure Kindiki as the Deputy President. And as Mike Agungo reports, Gachagua's lawyers Tuesday cited that the October 18th National Assembly vote that followed President William Ruto's appointment of Professor Kithure Kindiki, as Deputy President as being unprecedented.
The Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua continues to battle in the courts to retain his position despite the Senate having voted him out 2 weeks ago. In his defense before Justices Eric Ogola, Frida Mugambi and Anton Mrima at Milimani Law Courts Tuesday, Gachagua criticized the National Assembly's public engagement process that preceded the impeachment resolution, calling it unfair, insufficient and a sham.
Those who are accorded powers under the Constitution can only exercise those powers within the four corners of the power granted to them.
The lawyers concluded that Gachagua's rights will be jeopardized if conservatory orders suspending nomination and swearing in of Kithure Kindiki were reviewed as the Attorney General had requested.
The conservatory orders that are in place are meant to complete the violations of the constitutions. My Lord, under the constitutions, your first duty is to defend the Constitution.
Only 200,000 people purportedly participated in that process. That is to me, my ladies, my lords, for Honorable Mutuse to have the guts and the audacity to move the motion, he had the backing of 200,000 people as against a population of 50 million Kenyans.
Teresia Kimodo, appearing for Gachagua from Kerogoya, pleaded with the bench to uphold the orders and reinstate Gachagua as the Deputy President, to offer him a chance to apologize for his remarks against National Intelligence Service, emphasizing that Gachagua would only apologize while inciting his role as the second in command.
We have nothing against Professor Kindiki. However, once he assumes office, he will now become a Deputy President, and therefore we do not need an apology from Kindiki. We need an apology from Rigathi Gachagua, and we need an apology from him when he's at his official residence.
While questioning whether President William Ruto obtained clearance with regard to Kindiki's nomination, Counsel Elisha Ongoya termed the October 18 National Assembly vote as hurried and unprecedented.
Constitutional imperatives on public participation were not complied with. The petitioner has given an example of Keio South constituency to demonstrate this fact. According to the public participation results for that constituency, the total number of people who participated is given as 43. Those who are in support are given as 70.
In a quick rejoinder, lawyers representing the state argued that Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki should step in to fill the vacancy, as Gachagua knowingly gave away his chance to defend himself effectively before the Senate. This Thursday at 2:30 p.m., the bench is expected to issue a ruling on whether to sustain or vacate conservatory orders, suspending nomination and swearing in of Gachagua's replacement. Meanwhile, a High Court in Kitui has declined to listen to a petition by two Wiper Party MCAs challenging President William Ruto's nomination of Professor Kithure Kindiki to occupy the position of the Deputy President after the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. Justice Robert Limo has referred the two legislators to petition their case to the three-judge bench, handling the Gachagua petition and other related cases in Nairobi. The two MCAs, Priscilla Mukami, Cyrus Musyoka and other petitioner, had petitioned the case early last weekend, immediately after the appointment of Kindiki. Mike Kagwango, TV 47, Nairobi.